right there, kids, is exactly why you do not make bets on social media. We will get more on that later in the show, but basically someone got the first ever PLL tattoo. Welcome to the Fast Break. We have a lot going on today. Later in the show, we will be giving one of you a stick. We will be talking about Halloween, and we will be talking about that PLL Day tattoo.
We're also going to announce last week's $50 gift card winner, and we've got Jules Henningberg joining us. He's taking us out to the turf, and he's going to run us through his favorite shooting drill.
And we want to thank you guys for all the comments you left on our last video, what team names you like, what you like to see on this show. We were reading all of those comments, and we're taking them into consideration.
Loved your club name suggestions, and really liked your suggestions for future Fast Break episodes. Let's get into the opening face-off. 16 PLL pros are heading to Japan this month for the World Cross exhibition game against the Japanese All-Stars.
And Veterans Day is right around the corner. We are dropping a new line of merch, which you can get. How do people get that?
You've heard the line before. Link down below. Also, Players Tour Seattle went off without a hitch.
Seattle, you guys ready to rock today?
Over 200 plus participants came out for the event. I was there, B-Robs was there, Paul Rabel was there, giving instruction all day long to the folks on the ground there. It was a really incredible day, and Lisa, lacrosse is growing on the West Coast.
And we finally wrapped up Halloween with your guys' photos, your pumpkin carvings. We had our own little pumpkin carving competition in the office, and let's just say Connor Farrell made an appearance.
Also, you were on that pumpkin carving team.
Yes.
That was a really good job. It looked just like him.
Not to toot my own horn, but we knocked it out of the park.
You really did. So, World Cross exhibition game. The first thing I'm most excited about is the fact that it's going to be broadcast on the ground there in Asia.
Yeah.
It's a real chance to pick up new eyeballs. Folks that haven't seen lacrosse on TV before, they're going to get that chance this month when the PLL pros head there.
Yeah, it's huge for the sport of lacrosse. We're expanding our reach all the way to Japan, and it's going to be a chance for our guys to experience Japan and then show them what lacrosse is all about.
We want to know, well, we do know that we have international viewers.
Yeah.
We want to know what countries you want PLL pros to come to next, because we want to keep expanding our reach and keep going to new places. We have a lot of great pros lined up for this trip.
We do, and we're sending a crew with them to Japan, so make sure you stay tuned to all of our social media channels, because we'll be taking Miles Jones on some really cool photo shoots, probably around Japan, probably letting Jerry Raganese take us to get some ramen. I'm sure he's super excited about that.
I'm going to crush every bowl in Japan.
While you're commenting down below what countries PLL pros should go to, let us know what content you want to see with guys like Jerry and Miles.
And make sure you stay tuned to all of our social media channels, because that's where you can catch all of the action.
The highlights will be living here on Fast Break. So as we mentioned earlier in the show, Lisa, Jules is getting here soon. He's going to take us to the turf, and we're going to go through his favorite shooting workout.
And before we do that, let's get into crazy numbers. Now, during this segment, I will be giving you a unique stat from the season that you probably didn't already know, but should know. And let's start with Jules.
Henningberg with time running down, he scores!
During our inaugural season, Jules had the most third quarter goals of any player in the league with 12. Now, to put things into perspective, no other player had more than 10 third quarter goals this season. 4 of those 12 goals came week 4 against Rome when he made his debut as a Redwood, marking the most goals in a single quarter by one player. It is often said that the most crucial quarter in lacrosse is the third quarter, and Henningberg's third quarter domination is exactly why head coach Nat St. Laurent traded for him, and was certainly a factor in the Redwood success down the stretch.
Oh!
Hey, Jules.
What's up, Jules?
What's going on, guys? How are we doing?
Jules, why do you think it is that you were so successful in the third quarter?
You know, I think just over the course of a game, kind of building up that third quarter gives me a chance to learn a little bit about the defense, get in a good rhythm, kind of come out of the locker room at halftime and really hit the defense hard in that third.
Do you want to do some shooting drills?
Yeah, I actually got a couple drills lined up to show you guys some of the drills I do on my own that help me execute, really score those goals in the third quarter.
Jules, RJ can be your
Need some
ball
help?
boy.
No, I'm actually right now, fam. Thank you.
Okay, he's all right.
All we're doing right now is working on coming around the cage and really snapping our wrists. Come around, shoulder turn, relax, going, looking at and shooting it to the top corner, getting our whole body torqued around. A couple of things to key in on. First thing, having that shoulder turned, having that head over our shoulder. That's gonna hide our stick, protect the goalie from seeing the head of our stick so they can't make an easy save on you. Second thing, our hand placement. You want that hand just about below halfway the stick, one hand on the bottom, off your chest and back a tiny bit. Third thing we're really working on, relaxing that top hand so that I can really get that wrist snap.
And how often do you do this?
I incorporate this pretty much every time I go out to shoot.
So it becomes like muscle memory basically for you.
Exactly, muscle memory, very simple drill. Come around, you get those reps over and over again.
Yeah.
The more you do it, the more in the game you're gonna come around, get that shot off, the more likely it's gonna go in.
I'm helping. It's not just a one-man drill. Got you, Jules.
Barely.
You know, RJ, I got a drill for you now that you can help me with. So 3 balls at a time. First ball, we're looking to just catch on the crease, quick stick as fast as possible. In and out of your stick, just a bounce. Second one, we're looking to fake and kind of take a step with our right foot. I really want to get that goalie, all right, to jump on that first fake. And this third ball, what I'm doing now, I'm throwing 2 fakes. All right, first one's high, like we just talked about. All right, and the second one is a fake when I take that step. All right, so you'll see a lot of times in the games, I get goalies on that, where I come around, I throw it high, where I dip low, I throw a quick fake, they jump down, and I touch it near corner. All right, so let's do it fast. I'm here, and then I touch it up top.
And everyone, Jules agreed to give away his gamer to one of you guys, PLL Nation.
Yeah, I believe comment down below to win that, right?
Yeah, you watched the show before. That's so nice. Okay, if you've watched the show, then you know what's coming up next. It's up next. You've seen it. You probably saw the first one. Trevor set the bar high, so.
Yeah.
He sure did.
Let's see
a lot
what
of
you
speed.
got. Let's see if you have half the speed.
Let's start with my guy. My guy is Tucker Kellogg. He is 6'1", 175, a freshman at Trinity Pauling School in New York. Not only can he score on the run, but he set the world record for fastest shot for U13 at 102 miles per hour. He's giving Jared Newman a run for his money for fastest shot competition, and a lot of the goals he scores reminds me of our MVP, Matt Rambo.
First of all, he shoots faster than I probably ever will shoot. Clocked in, the most I've ever clocked in is 99. So far, I think his biggest asset that I love is his shooting on the run. He's got a hammer down the right alley, so he's looking like a great prospect so far.
And I've got Jackson Carver up next, 2022 defender out of St. Thomas Academy. And Jules, if you notice, he's bigger than everyone else out there on the field.
He's also already lost points because he's a defender, so.
Oh, you can't judge it like that.
But he's a lefty, so I'll give him some points back there.
He's also 6'5" and a $190, and he looks every bit of it here.
I don't know what they're feeding these kids these days. Kind of reminds me of a mix of a Brody and an Epple so far. He's got the dangles, but he's getting the ball off the ground quick like Brody does too.
Not a bad combo.
See, he lays the hammer. Come on.
Pancake, just like Epple.
Yeah, give my defender some credit here.
I would love to see him go against a guy like Tucker though, who's got the size and the speed. With that being said, I think my man Tucker is up next. That kid is a dynamic player. He's got the speed on his shot. He's got the athleticism. He can go right, he can go left, he can go from behind.
Don't listen to Jules' bias, and make sure to send in your highlights to highlights@premierlacrosseleague.com to be featured on next week's Up Next. Also, we have to get back to the set, and while we're doing so, as you saw in the beginning of Fast Break, someone's getting a PLL tattoo.
People are getting tattoos on their body right now as we speak.
So our friend Tyler put this comment out. It did get over 1,000 likes. Thanks to you guys.
That's why we're here right now.
Here's what it looks like.
Ty, you're in good hands. Oh my gosh.
Puppy monkey baby.
Would you get a PLL tat?
No.
No! Pull up a chair, Elise. Ty, while you're at it, Fast Break logo to even it out.
1 million views on an episode and we'll talk.
Oh, keeps digging himself into a hole.
October 22nd, 2020, PLL day. Put it on your calendars, remind your friends, make big plans. I have one ask. Subscribe.
Big shout out to Tyler for following through with the tattoo, being a man of his word, and securing the first ever PLL tat.
Yes, that is permanent, so that will be on his body for the rest of his life. It's never going away. The PLL is with him forever. And if you want to do something crazy like that, maybe get a team tattoo, maybe get the Fast Break logo tattooed on your body, definitely go ahead and do it and DM us or even do it here live on our show and we'll broadcast it for the world just like we did with Tyler.
Also, things that are less permanent than tattoos. Halloween recently ended and I'd like to give my favorite costume from the weekend. First up, Ryder Garnsey super fan right here. Got the green shorts to match and he looked super excited to rep his favorite player on Halloween. Also, Lawson for going as me has to be my number one. It just has to be. He looks just like me. He's got the Gatorade towel and everything.
Of course, RJ's favorite Halloween costume is himself.
How could it not be, Lisa?
My favorite costume was Mary, who dressed up as Connor Field. She had the Chaos jersey on, she had gloves on, she had knee pads. She looked really good.
You know who didn't look really good?
Who?
Andy Towers.
He was a little scary.
Petrifying, actually.
Or as I would say, a little spooky.
Very spooky. Spooky enough that Jake Ficarro and Connor Fields voiced to the world that they would not go to Andy's house to trick or treat.
Yeah, he looked pretty scary, but we all know Andy Towers is not a scary guy.
Just I love your smile. Just want to let you know I love your smile.
That's the final whistle. We're going to end today's show with a trivia question. Also, shout out to last week's trivia question winner, Dara O'Keefe. Message us on PL Nation to secure your $50 gift card. What's this week's trivia question, Lisa?
This week's trivia question is, which game did Jules Heningberg have the most third quarter goals? Comment below your answer.
And you get to win Jules' stick if you are randomly chosen with the correct answer. The same stick he used here in today's shooting workout.
And make sure you go and like this video, comment, subscribe, do it all.
If you love the Fast Break show, make sure you subscribe.
Yes.
What are we going to leave it with, Lisa?
Here is a Jules Heningberg montage for your viewing pleasure.
Same time, same place next week.
Jules Heningberg, airborne and in, and a 3-goal lead for Redwoods. For Carl, double team, still got the pass away, the fake from Fields, and they score.